Hello everyone, and welcome to Halloween. It is October 1st, it's spook season. Look, the temperature here in Boston just dropped about like 15 degrees over the last week. So, it's finally fall, it's sweater weather, spooky times. Sadly, it looks like the bot has been inconveniently slow, but hopefully it will let everyone know so we can get everyone in soon. Everyone who is around. Thank you. Spoop time! Thank you, Sharon Seller, just now, for the follow. I super appreciate it. So, we're gonna hop straight in, but as we're doing that, we're gonna kind of explain what the goal is. By the way, if you guys don't know Castlevania, Symphony of the Night, y'all are in for a treat. Also, if you guys think the 16:9 aspect ratio for the stream is trash, which is fair, if you think Alucard and Co. look terrible, let me know. We can definitely fix that, rearrange the layout to get it back into the 4x3 it was built for. I am so excited for this. Oh, music is very loud. Hold up a minute. There we go. Music should be somewhat better now. So. Nope, give me a new file. There we go. Completely illegible fonts, you'll love to see it. We are starting from the very beginning. Because, you know, we want to get the full experience. If someone hasn't seen this game before, well, because it is old. It was released originally on the PS1. I'm obviously playing it on PC. Nope. Where is that back button? I'm also playing on an Xbox controller. Not a PlayStation one. So, button prompts are confusing sometimes. So, yeah, actually, we can actually, even before we get in, already start talking like culture, history, folklore, all that jazz. Because if you don't know, that is my specific thing, right? I am a professional historian by training. And so this show deals really heavily with folkloric adaptation in games. And there's a lot happening. First note, in the menu here, the music, frickin' slaps. The entire soundtrack for this game is just a bop. But is Gregorian? Vaguely? Yeah. It's a rearrangement of Gregorian chant. So very much medieval, very much choral music. But splitting it into female-male voices instead of all-male harmonies. Pushes it a bit later, and also pushes it into a modern idea of more sacred space that we're commenting on. Other thing, this font. Early modern black letter. Completely fucking illegible, for the record. Early modern print, especially in Germany, is a pain in the ass to read because you cannot see a damn thing through all the black letter and ornamentation. But really evocative. Not evocative of 1792 though. By that point, most people are kind of calmed down. So, we end up like super weirdly out of time. It's like we are in the end of the 18th century. Keep that in mind through this, because there will be zero references to the end of the 18th century. We are solidly medieval Gothic. Or Victorian medieval Gothic. The whole way through. And that's okay. That's okay. Oh yeah, Jen, we're gonna have trouble with that in this first session because Symphony of the Night very helpfully decides that they're going to hide basic UI elements like the names of the things you are fighting. from you until you find the proper relics. So we will have a little bit of difficulty. But as soon as we get that, I can actually see what the names of the things we're fighting in. I've got my phone here. We're gonna look up, be looking out, in order to really try and do some deep dives on the folklore that is getting mushed into Castlevania, because there's so much of it. Also, just love the pseudo 3D the PS1's able to pull off here. Like... Oh good, cross. Let's go. Get ourselves our things. By the way, watch me lose this fight. Chat, take your bets. Am I going to lose this fight?
Die, monster! You don't belong in this world.
It was not by my hand that I'm once again given flesh. I was called here by humans who wish to pay me
Trigger Spaniel, this is the PS1 version of the game.
You steal men's souls and make them your slaves.
Which means we have the PS1
Perhaps
voice
the same
acting.
could be said of all religions.
Your words are as empty as your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you.
What is a man?
A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. How about you?
Quality memes. Come on, Dracula. Ah, what a strong beginning. Ah, no, I want the cross first. We are 0 for 2 on good moves here. Yep, we are, in fact, not doing very well on this. I guess so far as to say we're doing quite poorly on this. Strong beginnings, strong beginnings. Come on, Dracula, spawn in. Goddammit. Did I get hit by that? I'm gonna have to start playing smarter. Really? That wasn't a hit? Ugh. Dracula... Look, I actually really struggle with the first phase of Dracula. For whatever reason, literally every time I play this game, the first phase of Dracula ruins my day. Screw it. No, it didn't work. It didn't ground cross missed. Lame. Lame. Yep, we're gonna lose this. We're absolutely gonna lose this. Good thing Maria's here. I don't know what I'd do without her. So if I remember right, this is like the ending of Rondo of Blood? It's been a hot second since I played Castlevania ones. I'm pretty sure it's Rondo of Blood that is like this exact fight. And so... this should be the end of phase. Yeah, I tend to prefer cross over holy... Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Maria. Proud of you. Now literally invincible to finish this fight. You'll love to see it.
No, it cannot be.
So, if you don't know, Symphony of the Night is in fact a sequel to 2 Castlevania games. It is a sequel first to Rondo of Blood directly, and it is secondly a sequel to Dracula 3. Or, sorry, Castlevania 3 was that, Dracula X? Which you may know, if you haven't played a lot of old school Castlevania, as the Castlevania animated show. Trevor, Cypher, Alucard are all from Dracula's Curse. Thank you. No, KJ, it is in fact very much not a lose for plot fight. I am just really bad at the Dracula fights. Yeah, Dracula... Yes, the Dark Priest shaft. Don't worry about it. The very same Alucard who had teamed up with Trevor Belmont to battle his immortal father, Count Vlad Tepes Dracula. So... Yup. It's a full-on... It's been way too long since I tried Rondo of Blood. But it is... It's actually a really good Castlevania game. Exactly. Besides, Alucard is in fact just like Kirby. He wants to take a nap, but if you wake him up, he does go on a killing spree. That's about right, because he is what is known as a vampire, which originally is derived from Albanian. It becomes a more widespread concept across the Balkans, but starts off in Albania specifically. And it originally is a generic word for undead, right? They are not originally something distinct. It is once they start getting translated into English that you get the adaptation in the Victorian period primarily to zombies. Zombies, don't do me like this. Controller, also don't do me like this, please. So yeah, it's with the Victorians that we really start to see a separation of them pop culturally, and Victorian collections of Balkan folklore. Pot roast. Yeah, we got our wall chicken. Anyway. In modern folklore, which is what this game is drawing on, obviously, Alucard, which is of course Dracula backwards, is the son, is half vampire, half human. Castlevania anime basically just straight up takes Alucard's backstory from this game right here, for telling of Vlad and Lisa. And his birth, Alucard's birth supposedly in the 15th century. So he's cruising in at a mere 200 some odd years old. As you can see, this makes him grossly overpowered. Except...
Alucard, what is your business here?
I've come to put an end to this.
Still befriending mortals?
Yes, we are.
I will not ask you to return to our side, but I demand you cease
So,
your attack.
meanwhile, Death here is, of
I
course,
will not.
extremely
Those
stereotypical.
words.
Notice he has, like, no
We will
legs.
meet again.
He is just the top half and then the cloak. So, oh, well, rip. So we now don't have a sword. Nay, equip. We had the things our mother had given us as our weapons, which were grossly overpowered endgame gear. We now have... let's see, it's... Fists. We now have fists. Oh, Death is a pain in the ass in Aria of Sorrow. He's a pain in the ass in this game too, but he's just less of a pain in the ass. Anyway, the figure of death there is very much in line with the modern idea of the Grim Reaper. You know, big scythe, big hooded guy, skeletal face. That only emerges in like the post-medieval period. So right by 1790 whatever, we are solidly. Sorry, my controller's acting up. That's gonna be bad. Okay, we're good. Aria was also my first Castlevania game. Sharon, you are in good company. So, the, figure of death like that is really not present in the Middle Ages. You see glimpses of it in the, 14th century following the Black Death, but nay. We are primarily seeing him emerge in like the 16th, 17th centuries. Depictions from folks like Hieronymus Bosch and painters like him really kind of help cement this death-like imagery. Ow. Rude. And we get a crappier sword. Yeah. Way post-Black Death. Right, you get, in the Black Death, you start getting things known as the Memento Mori, which will start to have death's heads. By the way, if you are subscribed, at this point this would be a great time to spam our high emote, because it is spooky season, and our high emote comes from one of these Memento Mori. So you can see the similarities with our waving death figure to later depictions of the Grim Reaper, but they're solidly not the same. Meanwhile, the person we're fighting is, well, Vlad Dracula. Ow. Jerk. I am having such a strong beginning. Oh boy. I can tell that this playthrough is going to go so well, I can tell. Yeah! From a Mortician's YouTube channel? Ooh, you may have to recommend that to me. I don't know... Why did I click on... I don't know what YouTube channel that is, but that sounds like an excellent... Exactly my sort of goofy educational content. Leather shield, thank goodness. By the way, does the... I wonder. Sorry, I need to check. So, this sword is generally worse, but I wonder if it has a good, well, the better animation. No. No, it's just got the worst animation. Lame. No big overhead. None of the big overhead sweeps that, in fact, are the best animation for all of the bullshit. Anyway. This is gonna be one of those playthroughs. This soundtrack more than kinda slaps. The soundtrack kind of slaps harder than it has any right to. Anyway, Dracula, since we saw him and saw Richter Belmont, don't have the tools to do that elevator yet. Oh cool, Townsend's did it too? Fabulous. Dracula, also known as... Oh, there we go, we got the tool we need. Assuming I didn't accidentally use all my shots. Vladimir Tepes is a historical figure. Who is... Nate. Go back over where you're supposed to. Do what you're supposed to. Do what you're supposed to. Ah, that didn't kill him. Boo. That's a problem. So I need 2 of those to kill him. Anyway. He lived in the 16th century, I think. He's late... Let me double check that, because I am bad at dates. 1448, so he... Yeah, so 15th century, in the middle of the 1400s. Oh, stop it. Don't be this guy. Stop it. Really? I am not paying attention. Honestly. There, we've hit him once. Now, as soon as he turns around and goes stands where he's supposed to... This Skelly is being just... the worst. Look at him go. Look at him just ruin my day. Oh my god, I missed. I had it, but I missed. Oh my goodness. Blood skeletons, why do you do this to me? I see. I see the problem. He has trolled me too hard. I'm afraid I shall have to give up. And seek to... Really? You dropped another one of those? Okay. Come on. 5. Anyway, we will just have to try again later. So, Vladimir Tepes is the Volia of Wallachia, which it can be very poorly translated to mean Duke, but effectively is one of very many local elites in Wallachia starting in the, well, the institution goes back to the 1200s, I think, but is particularly important in the 15th century because in the context of the Ottomans, the Balkan region finds itself in a kind of shit show, to be honest. I'm being generous by calling it anything else. In that, the Ottoman Empire and Hungary were both really interested in controlling the Balkans for, frankly, very obvious reasons. And Vlad Tepes didn't like that? Yeah, Prince is an okay way of translating it. but you don't use... The problem with translating Voivode as prince is basically that it's a prince in the sense that the Holy Roman Empire had princes. Not prince as in the son of a... a son of the current ruler. A prince as really Latin princeps, as a term of generic noble marker. Ow. Rude. Look, this guy's terrible and poisons me, so I don't want to let him live. Ow. Rude. So, point is, Vlad Tepes. Let's stay on topic for a change, for like 1.5 seconds. Ha! Who am I kidding? I never do that. Vlad, unfortunately, right, he's a highly effective ruler in terms of both resisting both the Ottomans and Hungary, in that he makes and breaks alliances willy-nilly in order to manage that. But he also turned out to be, well, to put it gently, extremely harsh in his methods of ensuring stability for that sort of resistance. And so his methods involved impaling a lot of people. We saw that referenced in the room where Death stole all of our gear. There were just a whole bunch of people put up on stakes. That is, regrettably, certainly true to the folkloric entity of Vlad Tepes, and probably true to the historical figure of Vlad Tepes. Exactly, Skiddo. You cannot do it. They had no choice either way. Oh, shit. That's bad. That's actually really bad. Really? That didn't... I thought I was going to be able to dunk on it. Ow. Ow. You can usually... Well, I am playing atrociously, aren't I? Holy moly. I'm so good at games, guys. These guys aren't even hard. I'm just playing atrociously. Ow. Come on, I dodged that. Ow. Anyway. Right. Anyway we slice it, he's in trouble. There we go. This is why they gave me pot roasts. Ow. Got one. Actually, I'm surprised I got him first. I'm kind of annoyed that I got him first, actually. Because this guy Frustrates me. Ow. There. So, as we killed these two, I'll have to look up their names again later. Because I know they are important, but, I do not remember them. At all. So after that catastrophic fight, to finish up with Vlad Dracula, he becomes associated with the vampiric movement instead of just a particularly brutal ruler, or Vlad, in the Victorian period, as usual. In this case, actually largely traceable specifically to Bram Stoker, in that he really... Oh, fat. This guy is rude. Ooh, we got a new weapon though. Is it better? Please be better. It is one worse. Well, what is the point of giving me worse weapons after I'm already one boss in? Honestly. Unless if there's something to really commend the animation. The only point of it would be if I wanted to try and mash. But yeah, right. I wonder if it actually lets me mash effectively. Not even slightly. Oh, that's the point. Quality movement. Yeah, that's actually a big deal. That's way useful. Actually, that may be useful enough to make that the main hand. Because the one damage is not going to really make a difference. Come on. And the, nay. That button, that button, that button. Right, the one... Ow. The one attack does not... Ow. How rude of you. These guys are all so rude. Nailed it. Totally what I wanted to do. Honestly. Ha! Got behind you. Super dead. Anyway. My skill at the game aside. Bram Stoker. Is pretty much seems to be the one who really pushes the idea of Vladimir Tepes, the historical figure, being blended with the folkloric figures of... I mean, it's Holy Water. Holy Water is real good, but you know what? We're gonna go for Gem right now, because Gem gives me range. Sort of. Holy Water really doesn't give me any range. Which is fine, ordinarily. Just not in this case. It'll be fine the moment I get, you know, a competent... a even somewhat... well... an even... what are words? An even somewhat competent weapon instead of these low attack numpties. That's fine. Come on, don't bait me. Don't bait me. Fleeman? Fleeman, please. So. Where are we at?
Wait a moment.
Plot. We're at
You
plot.
seem human, and yet, what do you here?
I've come to destroy this castle.
Then we have the same purpose.
Hello, Maria,
I'll
from
trust you for now.
grown up a bit from 4
I'm
years ago.
Maria. Who are you?
Anyway, I hope
Alucard.
there was at least a little bit
Not the
comprehensible
talkative
in
type,
this
I can see.
kind of
Well,
primer to
perhaps we'll
Dracula.
meet again, if you live that long.
Long story
Farewell.
short is that this game still blends the historical elements of the historical figure, but primarily is looking really like it sticks for the most part right up to the folkloric entity established in the late 1800s by not Romanians. In fact, the whole modern conception of the vampire as a particularly powerful folkloric entity is straight out of the Victorians. Because there are a whole bunch of undead. Right? Absolute shit tons of undead in the Balkans. Strigoi, what's its name? I'll need to look up some of the other names. It starts with a V. I just looked it up today, and I've already forgotten. But yes. Yes, the Varalach. That's what it is. Thank you. Is another form of undead. Basically a whole category of the vampire itself. But all these undead, like historically most undead, are have to simultaneously be really dangerous and really not. He baited me. Get dunked on. With my extremely wasteful uses of... Oh no. No, no, no. Don't do this. There. Nailed it. Oh, well that doesn't work. Interesting. I think I take 2 hits to kill them. Yeah, Sharon, you're correct. The Varalach is an enemy in Resident Evil 8. Portrayed more as a werewolf there, if I remember correctly. Not that I've played it, I've just looked at wikis and speedruns. I have no tolerance for horror, which is why we are not playing a Resident Evil game this month. Right, it was, between this or Resident Evil 4, which I know is not really spooky these days, but I make the rules around here and I don't like horror games, so Castlevania it is. Ah, stop wasting things, I need those. And there we go, Spirit Orb. Hooray. Now then, where's our path to go? It's this way, I think. Stop. Well, that worked out okay. Meanwhile, yeah, let's see, the Shulaman say... I mean, it's worth noting, like, you know, the... Oh, that's who it is. Emily Garrod is who you're thinking about, for KJ. You're either looking at, Emily Garrod or Wilhelm Schmidt should be the people. But the idea that kind of surrounds the Sholomancy specifically, which, I guess to introduce what the heck that is... Oh, crap. This is going to be annoying with this particular charm. Oh wait, never mind. This is not the annoying one, this is the easy one. There's an annoying one later. It will be annoying with this guy though, because I have to stand so close to him. And so when he backs up... Well, I can DPS check him. You gotta love the early Resident Evil writing. It's so good. Even though I don't like it, I can appreciate the fact that those games are amazing. Or I don't like Resident Evil broadly, because I'm a chicken. I can respect them. Anywho. Meanwhile, the Sholomanse is actually a medieval idea of a church somewhere in Central or Eastern Europe, it's vague on the details, where the devil himself educates people in the arts of magic. And so it's actually a really long, early modern... ooh, actually you need the dagger for right here, so this is good. Watch this. Oh. DPS check. But yeah, right, it is supposedly, yes. The name, since it is Sholomancy, is derived from King Solomon. But it turns into a spot where... the devil himself educates people, and so there's actually like an Icelandic folk tradition. Of... the 11th century hero, saint person, Solomon, or Saint Simundur in Frodi, being educated at the Sholomanse, and mostly trolling the devil. Right, he's so holy that he spends his whole time actually tricking and trolling the devil while at school. So a common iteration of the tradition is, and this is broader than just Iceland, pretty much anyone's favorite person this can apply to. Where they go, basically, missed it. They basically go, okay, so the rule of the school is that the last person left each year, their soul is immediately taken by the devil, and there's nothing anyone can do about it. And so pick your local folk hero, saint, magician person. Will volunteer to be the last person to leave the school, and will put on a big giant overcloak. And then when the devil reaches out his hand to grab them, he'll just slip out the cloak, turn around and go na 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 na, and then leave. They then have all the magic powers that the devil can give them, with none of the dead people and soul going to hell that the devil gives you. Absolutely magnificent. You'll love to see it. And so, thanks to, Bram Stoker mentioning it, etc., etc., other Victorian writers picking up on it, it all gets blended together into this Eastern Europe as a place of particular spookiness with extremely powerful, extremely frustrating undead. Obviously, kind of bad for business, and does not actually reflect Eastern European folklores really at all. Like, really doesn't reflect the traditions around various undead in the Slavic countries and Balkans, like, at all. But that's okay, because it's Bram Stoker that gets read, it's Bram Stoker that gets translated into Japanese, and it's Bram Stoker that influences this game. You gotta love it. Also gotta love these cats. They're good cats. Meanwhile, I am partly trying to grind up here, just a little bit. Because if I can be a little bit stronger before going into Clock Tower or Fake Alucard, I would be very happy. Because screw Fake Alucard. I hate him so much. I despise the Fake Alucard fight, because I am trash at it. Sir? 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 Wow, HP, 8. Okay. Well, rip me. I guess I'm just gonna die real quick. Because there is not something nearby, and I really don't want to pull my potion for that. I really, really don't want to pull my potion for this, but also I don't have nearly enough. Nearly enough oomph. Hey, unlock the bonk. A fabulous emote. A great choice, Sharon. It's Spooky Moon. Dopey, welcome. You walked right into our first death. All month long, we are going to be playing Castlevania, Symphony of the Night, because, darn it, it's a good video game. And there will be a lot to talk about, I promise. As soon as I stop being very bad at the video game. I'm doing good, thanks for asking. So, gonna die less to Spooky Boomerang lads. Gonna, you know, we may just go around the we just may go around the long way again. And we were so close too. Yeah, screw it. We're gonna go around the long way. Ooh, I had a lot of experience with that game over screen when we were playing for a genre paper of history of TV and interactive media. Yup. Gotta love the game over screen. To be fair. Ha. This game's game over screen actually, like everything else around the game, is kind of really cool in just a very low-key way. The only thing that's not cool is my lack of skill with it. Ow. Ow. Problem is, of course, I don't want to use any of my things, because, you might notice, even though I'm taking a lot of damage, I'm gonna need my heal items for Fake Alucard, so I really don't want to be using them before then. Heck. Buttons. Please don't drop inputs on me. Anywho. One of the things I do dearly love about this series is just the extent to which it blends sort of medieval adjacent imagery with steampunk style techno imagery, and you can see it all over the alchemy laboratory. Like, really taking the things that medieval authors really wish they could do. I mean, yeah, we've got very almost classical styled stuff here with the fluted columns, the statues of somebody, and then all the marble around. But simultaneously, we've got this very, like, abstract circuit board, like, grating in the window. That's the save room. That's not important. I've got plenty of health to get to the next one. Goth Punk. A great name. A fabulous name for a fabulous aesthetic. But right, it is effectively the things that they wish they could have done in the Middle Ages. Though, no, these right here are straight up, like, necromantic early modern pentagrams, which are very well codified in the popular imagination, both with Satanism, you know, since it's upside down, a perversion of magic, and with just alchemical stuff in general. Oh, we got exits all over here. We should actually take advantage of those. Please? No? Let me out! Huzzah! Just a random ass room. Hey! Sunglasses. You had someone tell me... What? Dashbox, I'm not sure which things are. You're saying that, like... I take it I am not yet able... There we go. Kaboom. And we get another Basilard for our troubles. That's fair. Oh, did this put us out right here? Fabulous. Really? Lovecraftian in nature. I will double check that, because I do not remember where the secrets are. I am not going to be looking up all of the secret things. We're just going to be doing the best we can. Yeah, okay. Yeah, those are not Lovecraftian in nature. They are... I mean, Lovecraft will happily use them because they are convenient imagery, but they predate Lovecraft by a healthy margin. Well, we will take a look. There will be times we have to come back through here, so we will take a look for... secret rooms else... on one of the many backtracks. And I will eventually just look them up, but for this first one, we're gonna see how far we can get. On just my age-old memories of this game. Ha! I'm gonna die a lot. The moment we get into this, I'm gonna start dying a lot. I mean, the fact that Shadow Alucard is like easily the second boss you can run into is just not fair. Actually, Gem might be good against Shadow Alucard. Ah, crap. Hey. Sir? Sir. Really? You didn't die? Honestly. Poisoning reduces the damage I do, doesn't it? Yoink? Oh well. Yeah, I mean, right. Well, there. You make a good point, right? There are clearly Lovecraft does exert an influence on Castlevania, as Lovecraft exerts an influence on literally everything that Lovecraft has ever touched. Like the entire field of spooky fiction is irrevocably altered because of him. At the same time, he's not inventing things out of whole cloth. He invents basically nothing, though. It's just, I agree. Velith, right? You point out that these are all like art. This whole place's aesthetic is as much Art Deco as it is anything medieval. You are extremely right, and I admit that I do dearly love it. By the way, speedrun strats, if I can execute. If you can spam shield, you can actually counter. Well, actually, save room's right here. I should definitely save. Yeah, The final boss of Arya Sorrow has a rather Lovecraftian feel. It does. You're not wrong. It also just broadly, like, I don't know. It's hard to pin that as specifically Lovecraftian, because it's, I mean, it's a little bit cosmic, but it's also a lot of just, like, ordinary body horror type stuff. Well, we've got maximum max health, max hearts. We'll see if we can hold on to that going in. And here we get, I mean, we get a lot of Satanist stuff. And insofar as Satanist stuff tends to get wrapped up in cosmic horror, it's a fair comparison. Art medieval. Yeah, that basically is it. Sharon, there's this lovely term, if you're not aware of, that is basically all I do, called medievalism. Which is all the things that feel medieval without actually being, necessarily being medieval. And then we get stuff like this. So, you know, you got stuff like this, which feels very in line with, say, church door portals. You actually end up with this, you know, quasi, like, saintly female figure, maybe the Virgin Mary, maybe something else. It's not particularly picky right here. And then you have this, like, green, almost Green Man type imagery overlooking it with the two bats. It all feels, right, ends up feeling very much like this high gothic elaborated art. And it's not, in any meaningful sense. You've got, like, classical style carved faces there. A relatively medieval saintly figure, and then really an Art Deco-ish portal over the top of that. So all of the things that feel medieval don't actually need to be medieval. Which is, you know, really fabulous. Just honestly, right, as someone with training in medieval history, I enjoy medievalist stuff. Clock's not bad. But well, this whole thing is honestly just too elaborated. Who's ready for me to die against? Let's see, that this should actually be... Wait, the last room had a way down? If we cannot go through... go to Mirror Alucard yet, I will be very pleased. Ow. Oh, it's locked. Okay. Oh right, isn't that like where the final boss is? Or final boss of this half of things. This map is... Oh. There's gotta be a closer save room. I'm so far away from the last save room. Let's not go into there, because I know that that's... I know that that's Mirror Alucard, and I don't feel ready to take him. At least give me like one more level. And another path down that's blocked. And then into the next thing? Look at all the Yep, into the next thing. And again, here's the point where I actually get annoyed at the game, because, you know, as I said, like, the project is to some extent to take a look at all the monsters we have to face in here and take a look at folkloric origins, but the game has not so conveniently decided to hide enemy names at this stage of... Ow. At this stage of the game, we have to get a relic to unlock the basic UI of the names of the enemies. Come on, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Don't be this way. Axe. I don't need axe. Yep, I know I could look up the wiki and just go like, oh yeah, Stone Rose. Which honestly sums itself up fairly well. Not every one of the monster names is going to be interesting. Some of them are just descriptive. But then you will get some like Katoplipa, who are very much now. Very much actual folkloric figures. I know down is scary because there'll be Medusas in this room, I think. If I remember right. Yeah, look at these. What? Nope. Nope. Come on. Just die already, please. What the heck was that? He just like one-hit yeeted me. No wind-up animation. Oh, I'm at 9 HP. I'm at 10 HP. Pot roast. I feel so much better about this. It's not like I have to go back through this guy. Oh, I actually don't have to go back through this guy. Kind of you. I'm still gonna die though, because I have no idea where a save point is, and I continue to really not want to have to heal. You know, fine, we'll just commit to the fact that I really need to use this pot roast because I am at 3 health. And that dying is not good content. Nay. Well, we'll try that again on the next pass. Has Alucard managed to throw the pot roast exactly where he shouldn't have? Hooray, let us go out this evening for pleasure, the night is still young. However, you all have decided to stay in with me, so instead we're gonna go again. Back to the marble gallery. Ooh. Thank you. I do appreciate the guidance, because obviously finding things is very good. I do that every time. I think I'd learn. Exactly, better than, I mean... Knuckles should have the same animation as punching, which should be the same as the Basilard, but the dual Knuckles do more damage, and they already have no range, so... Meh. We will take a look at grabbing that. We're gonna try and just generally do less poorly. Generally try and do less poorly on the throwing away my health in this stage of the game. And a lot less, ow. Dying stupidly. I mean, the game is so old at this point, but still so good. Like, there's really something to be said for just how good the game is at incentivizing aggression, just on a pure design standpoint, right? The point is that you are Alucard, you are this entity that has evolved in folklore to be extremely powerful and almost custom built to be defenders, the undead defenders against worse undead. And then, almost all the time, aggression pays off in this game. Almost. Not actually all the time, but most of the time. And just on a design level, right? Integrating who you are in the lore. Anything but these. Anything but these. Please. Well, that went all my health. Means we are going into... actually, we'll keep the axe. The axe is going to be better against this guy than the other thing will be. So we'll keep that. Nope, not. Really? I did not walk into that. Oh, did I just run out? No, I have plenty of hearts. It just, like, stopped actually letting me do anything with it. God, these guys still hit so hard. Come on, die. Just die already. There we go. Took all of my hearts, but I am in somewhat better spot. On health, better than I was, at least. There went all the rest of my hearts, though, because reasons. Seems to not. It seems to not in fact have any secrets. Well, that makes sense that the... Unless I'm in the wrong room. Which is possible. I do that with somewhat regularity. Stand still and it happens. Well, if you say so, we will give it another go. By climbing up the other direction and trying to not get ganked by these stupid freaking things. They hit so hard. For how early in the game we are, they hit so hard. We will stand here for 10 seconds, and if we do not get the thing... It gives me time to refill and drink. And settle in a bit. Well, would you look at that? Better armor? Thank you for the guidance. Well, since we're here, 13 up to 27. Yeah, what do you think I'm gonna pick, game? Defense from 5 up to defense of 6. Huh. So that's where that leads to. I was figuring we'd have to, like, recover one of our powers first, in which case it's, you know, not quite as impactful. Because you probably have something at least as good. Ow. Why am I so bad at games? Don't answer that, chat. Bird. The Boathouse. I'm aware that there's not actually supposed to be a boat, but it will always be the Boathouse. Ah, crap. Platforming is hard. Nice crit. Let's get out of here. And keep pushing up here, see if we can actually get something that potentially maybe kind of resembles a way forward. Ah, whiffed all of those. Broke my shield. Just get out of here. Not interested, not interested. No, that I wasn't at all scared, don't worry. What? Oh crap, this is Alucard. I misremembered that horribly. Okay. Cool looking sunglasses. Let's throw those on, because good lord, we're gonna need them. Does Zircon do anything? No, it's just cash. Okay. Okay. We're gonna do this. We're at 66 health. This is the best we can do. Alucard's gonna kick my ass. He's me, but better. Luckily. Luckily, with the extra defense, he does only hit me for 1. Got him. Ah. Turns out actually remembering to prepare for the fight first and use your shield potions makes this far more sustainable. Okay. Okay. We're good. We're good. Everything is fine. We are fine. Everything is fine. Don't worry about it. Shield potion good, yo. I think that's the lesson here, is shield potion OP, please nerf. So that was the Mjolnir Alucard fight. I've got nothing. It was just he showed up. He shows up as the second boss you fight. Out of this weird portal, which has unrecognizable symbols on it, and generally looks like nothing. Look, on my practice file, he has proceeded to kick my ass repeatedly the whole time. This was only partially through comedy joke tours. But hey, we got it, so let's take advantage of that. And we are now in upper clock tower. And the goal is to not die in upper clock tower. Oh. Just gonna keep Sir, you threw your barrel up the stairs instead of down the stairs? Ugh. Problem. I can kill them in one hit if I can get over to hitting them. Oh, hey, look at that. Something that resembles a reference to the fact that we are in the 18th century. They have guns. How fascinating. And we got a couple of places. Oh. Nope. Nope. Turns out I do not want to fight this guy. And y'all will have to deal. We'll just, you know, activate the elevator so we can... Oh. Not get turned to stone by the gold. Actually, if we're wearing Mirror Cuirass, it would have been fine. But we'd still like to not get turned to stone. Yeah, it's presumably a reference to Bram Stoker. More than it is a reference to... really anything about... Perfect, another save room. Necroclips, I agree. Welcome. Hello. It is a fabulous game, and we are doing better than I expected to be doing at it. We just have to locate the library so I can start the other half of this whole thing. But yeah, right, the guys with guns, I regret- oh. Get dunked on? Sir, get wrecked. So. First things first. Soul of Wolf. Let's go. Where are the guys with guns? There are the guys with guns. So in Bram Stoker, there is a very problematic. We'll be generous and call it problematic. Account of how, you know, Romani people, the Roma people, i.e. what he calls gypsies, are allied with Dracula as he seeks to flee to his castle and destroy Mina forever. Blah blah blah. Look at our heroes going shooty McBang Bang versus the Roma people who are totally evil and it's fine, we swear. This feels like it's a reference to that more than, you know, anything vaguely historical, because these are like two-shot break action somethings. I mean, I'd say that they're supposed to be like, I would suggest shotguns, but they are not shooting like shotguns. Yeah. They're technically in what, 17, let's see. 1796? Because it was 1792 when Richter kills Dracula. This is 4 years later, so we should be in 1796 right now. There is exactly 0 references that would actually suggest 1796. You know, there's literally every other... Ow. You guys are trolling me real hard. Yes, exactly, Necra. Directly opposed to the library. Let's go. Hey, sir. Directly opposed to the God-fearing villagers who teach Jonathan at the beginning of the book how to deal with, well, everything about vampires. These are like the one enemy that the Jewel Knuckles are not going to be okay at for now. Also, we have Soul of Doggo. I should remember how to actually use Soul of Doggo. I do not remember how to use Soul of Doggo. I remember activating spells being rather irritating in this game, but I do not remember what the controls are. What are they? There it is. Doggo. I am pup. Aw. Yep, I just didn't remember which button it was. I figured it out though. We're good. Okay, that's literally the same, but worse. Ow. Could you not? Flea men are truly the worst. 0 redeeming factors around flea men. Ow. Ghost orb face? Just keeps me from playing the game for a bit. We can only move, we cannot attack. We cannot run. There we go. I think we've... Well then. Thank you, game, for that. God, the library is so good, but so bad at the same time. I love the harpsichord music. For the record, I adore this harpsichord music. And I wish I could live in a library this big and cool. But preferably with less these books. Like, what is the point of having a library that is full of mega cursed stuff like this? Oh, hello, sir.
It's been a long time, old one.
Oh, it's you, Master Alucard. What do you need?
Hello, friend.
I need your help.
Yes, of course.
Your master? I cannot aid one who opposes the master.
You won't go unrewarded.
Really? In that case, just tell me what you need.
Good. Buy
I'm interested
items.
in this.
Can open locked blue doors.
Thank you.
Okay. Magic missile. Throwing knives. Library card?
Thank you.
Saber. Saber is a little bit worse. Wow. These are expensive. These are extremely expensive, actually. I love this little reference. Ah, look at this. Joseph's Cloak. Its ability is not only it's actually a pretty good cloak, you know, with 12 defense, or with 5 more defense than my current cloak, plus a con. Also references that it's a, you know,
I'm interested
the,
in this.
Thank you.
it is
I'm
like the
interested in
biblical
this.
Joseph's coat, by going, hey, it is the Technicolor Dream Coat. You can just change what it does. Contains dark. Oh, gotta do that.
Thank you.
Other things are more expensive. Hey, why would I want more than one of those? Let's grab. Why would I want 2 of those? Let's grab the. We are playing on the OG PS1 release, Necra. Obviously emulated, but we're going with the original version, with all of its glory. Let's grab that too, actually. I like that in plus 3.
Farewell for now.
Now, important questions, of course. What is my... Around we go, plus thing. Yep. Yep. Oh boy. Who's ready for fighting game controls in my Castlevania?
What can I do for you?
I can also sell a bunch of things, actually.
I'm interested in this.
Oh no, I can't right, I forgot you can't sell
I'm interested
other
in this.
things. Blood Skeleton, Bat, Zombie, Merman, Skeleton, Warg. Cool. So, we can actually start off, finally, with the other half of the point here of taking a look at the folklore that is in these games. There is not a whole lot interesting right now. You know, a thornweed is not interesting. A ghost is not particularly
I'm interested in
interesting.
this.
A spirit bone is not particularly interesting. Zombie, of course, are borrowed from Haitian folklore, where they are people under control of their magician. They are not technically dead, though the traditions are somewhat contradictory. They are certainly not the mindless ravenous hordes that modern media adapts them into. Wargs is the Old English word for wolf, or an Old English word for wolf. In Old Norse, it's varker, which also means outlaw, but really gets adapted in from Tolkien as to where we're getting that from. Guy Bon is, I think, the only other one that is an actual historic, or an actual folkloric entity, potentially. Guy Bon and Slagra. Let's see. Does the wiki have any information on the etymology? Please have etymologies. It would be so much nicer. Please? Nope, just that. There are no etymologies that are just ads. Oh my god, there are so many ads though. I have been cursed. Wow, yeah, there is. In fact, there is in fact no information at all on the wiki. Sad. They do, Sharon. I did notice that, and I was very tickled by it. They just get wrecked. Yeah, physically it's just a gargoyle. But not in the post-medieval idea of the gargoyle as a thing that comes to life, rather than the medieval idea of the grotesqueries on churches just existing. But that is mostly what they're... Interesting, why is Slagra not in here? Where are you? No, there you are. Wait, Diplocephala? Really? Okay. Sure. Literally, yeah. So, literally just means a two-headed thing. Right, that's actually a fairly underwhelming account. Right, because its name, Diplo, literally just means two. Cephalus is head. So it's just a two-headed one. Which is a bit underwhelming, but there is a little bit of an Orientalism going on, I think, in the depiction of the humanoid female as very much vibes of something like, say, a belly dancer or other Orientalist interpretation. Oh, hey, look at that. Now, you wanted Lovecraft. They got you covered. Duron
I'm
also...
interested in this.
Oh, stop it. You're... So many options yet. Which one was this? Was this guy? Alright. Huh. I don't think that's a reference to anything. And then, Doppelganger being the other Alucard.
Farewell for now.
They did use Latin for the naming, yeah, credit where that's due. But... Right, Doppelganger is, of course, a German name for... Yeah. Right, it is kind of funky that is the name they went for. Outrun everyone, outrun everyone. I really need to find a save room soon. Ow. Ow. Stop it. Give me a save room. I'll take that, though. Ow. Stop it. Damn it. Stop it. Honestly, the spellbooks and the more dangerous variety and the magic tome. Ow. I have 1 HP. Oh god. Please don't. Please don't do this to me. Please don't. Really? How did that guy hit me? I think so, Sharon. I think that's a reasonable interpretation. Now that we're dead, though, we can look it up. Oh yeah, it is. The more recent, looks like more recent iterations have corrected the name proper like to Dullahan as the, at least according to yonder wiki. Well, we tried. We're not going to bother doing all the shopping again. No, this is really, really freaking annoying. I would have liked to do the shopping again, but we're not going to worry about it, because screw these guys. But it does indicate the relatively common thing of the Dullahan being really heavily oh. Clock tower. Nope. 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 Anyway, Dullahan really heavily, like, I don't know which Japanese folklore collection is to blame here, but it's one of them. Because it is very prominent. Oh crap, that leaves me in bad shape. There we go. We're good. Ow. These Medusa heads are the worst. And of course, yeah, there's, you know, Medusa heads. Which are Medusa heads. Yeah, it is Irish, but it's late. It's long post-medieval. I think we've looked and haven't found anything pre-16th century. And so it's not straightforwardly the case that the Dullahan is this really ancient Irish folkloric entity. Ow. Fine. Be that way. Be that way too. Donkey Kong reference with the flinging the thing. Yeah. But it's super prominent these days as like an object of this super ancient Celtic or Irish identity. And yeah, it's not old. I can't believe I got tickled to death. I'll look up more details about, you know, the Dullahan. Next time I die, question mark? But it was a good catch to realize that that was a bad localization of an extant thing rather than a made-up name. So thank you for that. Yeah, golems also show up regularly in this game, which are relatively old, but also very problematic in their representation, because broadly speaking, Jewish folkloric entities are something that really should be used with a little more care than video games tend to. Fleeman? Fleeman? Don't do that! Don't do me like this! Don't do me like this. Every time. Every single time. Screw you, Dullahan. Hey, and there's our level. I mean, I suppose that's true enough in this particular case, right? They are in fact protecting the castle. But broadly speaking, they're treated as a little bit too disposable for my liking. Oh, you're trolling me. Right, it certainly is not the worst portrayal. Something, you know, like Dungeons and Dragons, which just makes them a thing that can just arbitrarily show up, does far dirtier by them than Castlevania does, which is impressive. Not in a good way, but it is impressive. Now let's go grab the thing first. That way we don't have to go through this more times. And yes, that is just hemorrhaging letters when it... as it dies. Okay. Wait, what? What did I do? These guys are the worst. Go away. I don't want you. Dog. Dog? Doggo zoom. Again? Again. Ugh. Wrong library. I wish I had a better... weapon set? Right. I did in fact just get juggled into literal oblivion, so we're gonna have to do that all one more time, this time with feeling. And it'll be okay. Anyway, yeah. Video games have a poor relationship with the adaptation of... Stop it. Religious figures from non-Christian cultures. Oh boy. Oh, thank goodness for Mirror Shield. But, right, none of my moves right now are particularly well suited for the challenge at hand. Which is to say, the, dealing of things above my head. Oh my god. So hopefully we can, yeah, we haven't, we have lost the fact that we bought Dark Metamorphosis. Right. We unbought it when we died. So we have to go get that again before we can profitably use it. It is a fair and well taken point. But well, exactly. Sharon, that is basically the entire point here, right? That we find a weird thing, that we're gonna take a look, find these weird things, and then we're gonna talk about them and talk about their adaptation. Right? That is... And that is a good thing, right, most of the time. It's just that there are some cases where they either so badly eliminate the thing from its context that it's almost disrespectful to call it by that thing, or where games actually end up using things that the culture treats as taboo. So the classic example of this is the Wendigo. But in that the Waio is not something that you are supposed to speak about. Oh my god. Seriously? Oh, there's a reference. Well, I got dunked on. The bronze cuirass is the exact same strength as the metal one. I got absolutely dunked on there. I have no heals. So, we're just gonna make this fast. Look, it was not just this one guy. It was not just the one guy. It was in fact the flea man. I'm gonna blame the flea man for it, just on principle. Apparently did not appreciate that. So, anyway. It's funky. I don't necessarily remember that I... I'm curious. Because this isn't the only game that does... Actually... Does this rotate? That does spin around me. Yeah, that'll help. I can just say screw you to all of the... Really? God, I hate Medusa heads. I hate them so much. I hate them almost as much as I hate Fleaman. Anyway, right, both Golden Sun and this game, mentioned that the... Wow. I love getting comboed into the Oblivion. Anyway, both of them mentioned that the Dullahan can shoot lightning. Right. In Golden Sun, The Lost Age, the super boss Dullahan has an attack called Fulminous Edge, which is just it lights its sword on fire and then whacks you with it, or on lightning and then whacks you with it, I should say. Ooh, we got a rapier off of that. I do tend to like the rapier. We'll see if that's any good. Dullahan is just the super boss in Golden Sun. And since there are only 2 games... Okay, there are 3 games. He's a super boss in in Golden Sun 3-2. Oh, thank you for the cheese. Oh my god, I loathe these guys. Just hate them so much. Hate them so much. Let's see if there's better things with better... Do you have a better moveset? I could use more range right now. Oh, that has right now, I think, actually fairly impactful. In that, the extra range gonna make a difference. Yeah, they sure did. Luckily, we're actually still turning out okay right now. Still taking a fair chunk of damage, but we're still doing okay. I just need to be careful on this to save the thing for the right time. Oh, I don't one-shot with this. That's fair. Which means I need to use the good speedrun tech. That is the drop double. If you will get around to somewhere that I can actually beat you. If you didn't know, by the way, you can actually do a little tiny animation cancel. If right before you hit the ground, you, oh, come on, don't do this, don't. If right before you hit the ground, you, oh my god, I'm just gonna jump over this stupid thing. You attack, you can actually cancel that into immediately. Oh god. Oh god. There's truly nothing I can do about that. Anyway, you can just kind of animation cancel it to attack twice in a row. Super helpful against standard-sized enemies. Not super helpful when you're getting dunked on. Not super helpful when you're getting dunked on. Chad, I may have lost you. Chad, are you still around? It claimed it was reconnecting for a bit. So stream still claims to be up here for me, but if it's not, ping me on places. Not that you'll be able to hear it if it's not, but yeah, it's fine. Apologies. Chat appears to have just randomly committed itself, committed die upon itself, which is not a great look for chat, and I'm sorry about that. Let's see if we can buy ourselves a couple of potions.
Like you. Like you.
Then we'll go all the way down here, and we'll grab this, and we'll grab this,
Like you.
and that takes up most of my oomph.
Like you.
As a matter of fact, that is effectively all of my oomph.
I'm interested in this.
Like you. Farewell for now.
Hooray. Hey, we succeeded, finally, maybe. I spoke too soon, but we're gonna pray that the universe does not punish me for that. Also, Dark Metamorphosis is a round plus square. Okay, it shouldn't, unfortunately. Okay, where's the closest save room? There are none super close. That feels bad. I can't get up there to check out that, so I need to check. I don't think I can get up. Just like, oh yes I can. Crap. Nay, you didn't all die? Die already. Okay, yeah, I need a double jump to get over there. So that's fine. Alright, go get your snack. We will be here. trying really hard to not use a potion and to not die. That may be foolish of me. Matter of fact, I can almost guarantee that that's foolish of me. Come on, run, 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 run. Got a level, fabulous. Awesome, great. I have no more defenses, so we're just gonna have to just run. We're doing the speed strats. I'm just gonna try and roll exclusively crits. Or something. We got out of the library. We did not die in the library this time. Hooray! Okay. I mean, if the elevator's working... Yeah. Let me up. Let me up further. Okay. We are gonna not die. And it's gonna be great. Three, two, one, not dying. Continuing to not die. Come on, come on, come on. Third tries the this is Clock Tower. This is Clock Tower. This is not. Ooh, bagel sounds good. I'm jealous. Bagel sounds real good. Anywho, we finally have made actual meaningful progress. That is not just me floundering. Everyone clap. All right. Yeah, I think it's Clock Tower time. Who's excited? I'm not. Actually, this music is slick. Sick. I can get behind this music. I think I like book more. Ow! Yeah! Welcome, Ron. Please point out secrets. This is not my first playthrough of the game, but it has been a hot second, so I do not mind. I do not mind if you guys tell me where stuff is, especially stuff that's going to be, like, folklorically relevant. Well, I deserve that. Yep. Early Jewel Knuckles is good. Actually, you say you helped me remember, you just, like, told me it existed, because Hey, Skull? Well, alright. Looks like we're not doing Clock Tower yet. Because I have no good way to clear that jump. I don't think... Oh, come on. Puppy? Puppy, don't do me like this. Puppy, go fast? No. No, Puppy's slow walking today. Yeah, that's not gonna clear. Okay, so if we can't do that, where can we go? To the war point! Ow. Rude. God. Fine, we're gonna get our health back, because Medusa heads are the worst? Because Medusa heads are the worst. Yeah, it doesn't help, Ha. Soul of Bat I need. But you're not wrong, right? Chad, I am definitely getting this map confused with, Aria of Sorrows sometimes, and Harmony of Dissonances other times. Because that is, in fact, a thing. Brilliant. That gets me over to here. Wonder if there's another one available. Wonder if there's another war point it goes to. Because that is not super helpful at the moment. I can kind of make it work, but it's not great. Nope. Nope. But I don't seem to be able to make the jump in Clock Tower, so what am I missing, chat? I don't remember where I'm missing. Because nothing in here is accessible yet. No, did the bot actually never... Wild. Amazing. So, let it be known that, Ow. Fuck. Look. Sharon, I think I have adequately demonstrated why you do not want me trying to grind Medusa heads for the shield. Thank you, Raptorus. I have definitively demonstrated why you do not want to watch me try and grind in order to try and get the Aegis. Yeah, I mean... It is appreciated as information, but truly you do not want me. If I grind the Shmoo, I'm going to grind the Shmoo off screen. Right, I know they dropped something... Right, on the one hand, they, I know that they drop the helpful things. On the other hand, you don't want to sit here for half an hour while I kill the same enemies over and over. I'm gonna try Clock Tower again, see if I've missed something. Nah, right, I want to try and get all the folklore stuff in the game. Or as much of it as I can. And it is relevant. But it is partially time limitations. Trying to finish within the month. And then also, you know, I'm in school. I'm trying to do a bunch of other projects. So, limited time to sit here grinding. And also viewing experience of that. Me talking about stuff is fun. Me trying to get something, sitting there and staying, and killing not very interesting to fight enemies repeatedly for the sake of trying to get something. Oh, come on. Dog? Dog. Dog. Why does the puppy do me like this? Dog? Are you truly incapable of running to the left? Completely there we go. Of course. Behave? No? No? What an experience. Ow. Look. Seriously. What an experience this is. Aww. I whiffed. Ow. So close. Well, I was trying to be dog in order to try and run across the thing before it broke. Also because we can turn into dog. It's just like an important relevant detail. We can be dog. And that is unilaterally a good thing. But, this really doesn't seem like that it's the play. Because, there's no realistic way for me to get over that. Hey. Yeah, I'm gonna need Soul of Bat. I'm gonna need either Soul of Bat or Soul of Mist in order to get over there. I think it's gotta be Soul of Bat. Or my Glide. Any of those three. Hello? What? That was funky. I hope that was a bug. Yeah, or double jump, or literally anything. I was so close to getting it too. If I just remembered to jump, on the run. But it definitely is not looking like that's the... That is what is intended to be done. Which is frustrating, because it still leaves me no closer to knowing what is supposed to be done. Well, we shall warp and then we shall take a look And what is over here? See, Raptoris, you saw my attempts at zoom. Was that... I don't think we were particularly good at it. I mean... Cause... Oh! I can open locked doors. Duh. I've got a key that can open the other side up there. And down here. Duh. I forgot I got that from the library. We're good. We're good. I know what to do now. Ow. Thank you, zombies. Well, I guess we'll do that. God. Zombies. Zombies, please. Zombies, please. They still hit so hard. Okay. Music is so good. Nope, not this way. I think it's... Huh. Okay, well, give that up. I thought it was that one that had a thing, but no. But no. Correct. AC, you are 100% right to say that film has something to do with it. Specifically, Dawn of the Dead? That's sort of the primary one of particular relevance here. Romero, etc., etc. And look. And so, thanks to films like that, was it also like 28 Days Later in that era? Can't remember. But those films are the dominant factor in making zombies the Western cultural powerhouse that they are. I don't know where Romero got the inspiration for them, but they have a huge influence internationally, right? Both in the US and internationally, and so zombie becomes interchangeable with other names for undead. And I mean, I guess you also get some stuff like, oh, horrible beforehand horrible interpretations of, oh yeah, like, oh, zombies are, sorry, in voodoo they're just like killing people. That's the main thing that they do, is just kill people dead-like. That's not what they do, but it's a great way to fearmonger, if you pretend that's what they do. Thank you. Let's see, so it should be up here, because I can't get up through that one yet. My understanding of zombie and voodoo is that it's a sort of social death. But I will not, having not done substantial research, I am not going to engage in even the potential of pop cultural misinformation coloring things. and spreading information that further stigmatizes voodoo. Yeah, they must be on... Should be one level up, right? Should be up here. Because I can see the hole in the map. And Castlevania never leaves holes in the map. Like that, so... I bet it's up there. Interesting. I expected it to be on this level. Funky. Really? It goes in from above in the floor? Well, let's take a look real quick. I'll use this for a bit. Because this is in the boss fight. That's a no. That's a no. That's a whole bunch of no's. Okay. So, onward. Try again. Do things. I guess we can also try going up here real quick. Yeah. Ah. Of course there's a barrier in the way. Ow. Don't do this to me. We'll run up here real quick and see if we can enter it from this side. Because there is clearly a secret room, because there's a hole in the map, and I know what hole in the maps means in Castlevania. Every time. Nope. Sag. We will have to look for it some other time. Because in the meantime, we're just gonna press on. Right? Because I understand, I totally get your guys' urge to try and help me be completionist. But, we're not gonna get to all the things we need to across 5 streams if I'm spending a whole ton of time looking around for stuff if I'm not absolutely sure where it is. So... we shall have to... Oh, that was dumb of me. I'm bad enough at the video game anyway, as you can see. So... well, there's one more place we can try. This is awfully suspicious. Nope. Ow. So, away we go. We can unlock these now. There's one other door like this somewhere. I'll have to pay attention for where it is. Plus,
So
we have found where we're
meet
supposed
again,
to.
Alucard.
It seems so.
As friendly as ever, I see. It's strange. This castle is different than I remember it.
This castle is a creature of chaos. It may take many incarnations.
Spooky.
So I can't trust my memories, huh? Oh well, I'll do my best. Good luck.
Look, Dan Fox, checking the floor is irritating. I'm not gonna just start spamming my sub-weapon in order to actually check the thing. So, I will look up a map. If I need to look stuff up in between streams, I will. But I'm not gonna run around hitting the floor constantly in the hopes of things that I think might be there. Because it's just not fun content. It is, unless if there's something that you know is a folkloric material in there, this ain't gonna be a completionist playthrough. It's just not reasonable. Well, that's pretty. Look at those old-timey gargoyles. I love them. Was that room just a massive baptismal font? Arguably. I don't think it's clear that it's supposed to be baptismal, but it definitely could be read that way. In the meantime, we're mostly just gonna be really having a grand time with these stained glass windows, crucifixion sequences, angel statues and supplication. Hey look! Everyone wave at the death with crown. Yep. Big old Station of the Cross. Everyone wave at skeleton with crown. Exactly. Skull pillars are a joy. And by a joy I mean I hate them. Ow. That was rude of me. Well, level up for the low cost of most of my HP. Ow. Come on, do it. God dang it. That's a big ol' rip. I got bounced into the 52 damage. The massive 52 damage spike ball. Which is fair. I deserved it. But quite rid of it. In the meantime, we're just gonna keep using these. Ooh. Dang it, I still ran into his face. I didn't want to use the thing there, I need to save those. Ow. Well, I am now out of... Now thoroughly out of... hearts to throw axes at people. So, this should be interesting. Get spaced. Yeah, I mean, the Raptor is a resident dino expert. Points out that these guys look an awful. Oh, shit. There's. Nope. Nope. Bye. There actually isn't a Christ with cross here, it's just... Well, interesting. The actual interior chapel space, the place where I most expect there to be a crucifix form, actually doesn't have one. It's just got a generic cross shape. Huh. Roman saint, saintly figure. I wonder who that's supposed to be. If anyone. You know, there is no reason to expect that they are using identifiable iconography here, for the record. It is in fact often actively foolish to attempt to treat it as such, because they are pretty much an ultimate example of going for what is evocative with very little regard to some unnecessary, frankly. Like, for the purpose of the game, you have to recognize that this is Christian religious symbols, and truly not even a whit farther than that. So... Oh, come on. Animation cancelled my own attack to kill that guy. Nice! That wound up being really stylish and not stupid. This wound up being stupid. Funky. If you could go over this way, please. No? Please? Please come this way. I'm so low. No? No need to attack, leave. Fine. We'll go where we're supposed to. Oh. Well, that's bad. Sure. You know, I'm not using the shield right now anyway. So what I should do... Yeah, that doesn't matter which one I equip it in. I've got a reach option. I've got a punch option. Now, as long as I remember to do things correctly... I do love this music, by the way. The music is so chill. Right. Ah, you're doing some BS. Maybe there's a save room in here. That'd be nice. No? Just a confessional. Hello, we are the priest. We sit here and wait in this very spooky room. Apparently being the priest is not the answer. We shall sit here and wait on the confessional side of this and see if we can confess anything. This feels absolutely like the kind of room where you would have something happen. Instead, we'll just get to watch Alucard have his very tiny idol animation. There it is. Well, that was deserved. And if we confess? No, you just vibe. You're just vibing. You know, ordinarily we're supposed to, you know, supposed to, like, offer penance and such? Well, fair enough. See, we were given the penance of get stabbed, and we have now been absolved of our sins. Because we have been stabbed. Frustratingly, this is less than helpful, given the circumstances of being low on health. But, that's okay. We'll just head over here instead. I was trying to do the actions, and it didn't do anything. And it does sound... It screams that I can do something. But I tried and I couldn't figure out what the something was. I was hitting buttons. I wasn't just sitting there. Thank you. Hit buttons. No. No. So be it. I wonder if I can stab the pink priest before the blue. Hello. I need to try harder. Okay. Fair enough. Nothing important. I would really love if that gave me something, but no. Just a fun little touch. Because honestly, wine does not... A consumable does not count as a substantial something. I will, however, appreciate... Well, not that I actually use it. Not that I actually use it, but... The Knight's Shield is an appreciated thing to have available. Now... Ow. Just gonna leave. I'm gonna go up here. Okay? Bye. Well, crap. That didn't work. I don't think I can reliably get down. Wait, there is a farther path? Well, I mean, it only took all of our health and the rest of our... Wait, what are my potions? Where are my potions? All my hearts. And... all my everything else, but we did it. Oh, right, this doesn't go anywhere. Girl. Girl. Fine. Let's try this again. Try and, you know, not fall off awkwardly. Because I will get goggles out of it. Which are more valuable than sunglasses, but still not great. What did I miss? I clearly missed something. This whole area screams that there's something more to be done up here. Right, because didn't this have a block on it? Oh no, yeah, this does have a block on it. So it's not up there. It's like there's a bit above the bell, it looks like. Ew. I really don't have health for this. I really don't have health for this shit. I don't have enough health to get back down to try again either, is the main problem. Right, that is the main problem I have, is I don't actually have enough health to get back down. There we go. Okay. Now I just really hope that there is a... not that. I really hope. That wasn't what was gonna happen. And so, we explored all of that direction, basically, because, I mean, I can do better now. I actually should be okay to do better now that I've got through once. So, we'll try and try this one more time, and then if it fails, we'll go try and find the other door that we can access now. But for the most part here, they're gonna be just us doing our best and acknowledging that that isn't necessarily very good, especially when I'm the one controlling, and you can see how well that's going for us. Excuse me? That was frankly just rude of it. Well, this is going just magnificently, as I'm sure you can see. Just magnificently. Okay. Well, this time with feeling. Just not worth fighting. Okay, once more with feeling. It's not super not worth fighting this thing, because yeah, I can kill it. Like, what's the point? Oh my goodness. Well, good for me to grind the parts again for the next bit, but very bad for my sense of self-worth as a platformer. I will get these goggles, I swear. Nailed it. First try, every try. Thank you. Just gonna be not here. Bye. Bye. Shit, there's Knight's Shield here. Well, I should grab that for completeness and to despawn the dude. There's a better armor set I can wear. Maybe? Nope. Unless the goggles are exactly the same, but okay, the goggles are just a superior. Goggles are just superior. Knight's Shield. Knight's Shield is a bit better. Will block more stuff, but we're gonna roll into offense instead of defense. So, there really isn't, unfortunately. I just didn't buy anything better because I didn't have the cash for it. Not after needlessly paying for Dark What's-Its-Face. Now. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening. Yes, quite. Indeed. Appreciate it. Okay, we have 55 HP, which is, like, 30 more HP than I had last time, and I still have all my heal items, and I'm not going to go down needlessly. So, let's see if I can throw it all away against these burbs. Ha. Well, I won't throw it away against the burbs, I'll just throw it away by being bad at platforming. Hey! Distant Sound, I appreciate you stopping by for the live show. And I'm a dedicated VOD viewer right there. I'm very glad to hear, and I'm glad you decided to join us. We're doing good. I'm bad at the games. But nothing else is new. You've been around the block with me. You know. I am not the best at the video games, but we have a good time doing it. Cool. Ah, damn it. Hey, he's using... Actually... Sorry. Oh my god. If I get juggled to death by a bat, I'm gonna be real mad. Okay, Chapel Part 2. Oh, shh. What a strong beginning. Mr. Bird. Mr. Bird. God, I am so bad at video games. Every single god dang time. Stop. Go away. I appreciate the words of reassurance. In the meantime, we truly haven't found a whole lot new, I suppose. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Certainly in terms of... Sorry, I was in the middle of saying something clever about, you know, what have we found in terms of folklore? But then I realized we just walked into a boss fight, and we are nowhere close to... Well... Actually, I need to equip this. And then this. And now we're good. Look at that DPS check. Look at that hippogriff. Nailed it. Jewel Knuckle. And shield potions. Same difference.
Impressive.
Hey.
You're very strong.
Thank you.
What is it you want? You didn't come here to tell me that.
You're right. Do you know the name Richter Belmont?
That was
Of
in
the
fact a
Belmont clan?
hippogriff.
Of course, but...
He disappeared about a year ago.
Thinking
and I'm
of
sure he's here.
Trevor.
If you see him, please let me know.
As you wish, my
Yes,
lady.
there was in fact no horse
Thank
attached
you.
to that hippogriff.
So
It
you
was an
do know
eagle
how
with
to
a
be a
lion's
gentleman.
body, which makes it a griffin. But it was in fact called a hippogriff. So... those are both... Well... Actually, I don't even know if a hippogriff is properly old. But yes, hippogriff has derived from the Greek word hippos, meaning horse. So, solidly not actually a hippogriff, but, we will in fact pretend. However... Good. Thank you, Encyclopedia Britannica. So it is not a real folkloric entity. Yeah, they're using palette swaps because limitations. We'll see that later on. As always when they're making palette swaps, the implicit categorizations of palette swaps are very interesting. And we have something to talk about in this room too. But, the hippogriff is actually invented by an Italian named Ludovico Ariosto to refer to something impossible, a horse crossed with a griffin. So it is a case of folklore that then gets adopted into 19th century, 18th, 19th century mythological treatises, and then gets distributed into Japan as if it's a real entity. Which you see will happen a lot, right? Because the traditions in Japanese games are heavily inspired by a handful of sources that make, yeah, griffins were of course possible. Pliny the Elder describes them, AC, and therefore they exist. Get your classical authorities correct. Anyway, this mural is lots of people dying, but what's significant here, of course, is not so much all these winged demon figures, though I do love them dearly, but is instead the Greek temple right there, which is been very much in line with the classical medievalism of Dracula's castle so far. We're seeing so many classical classical designs, structure. Stop, sir. Oh my God, sir. Sir. I don't have a good solution to these guys because they're just gonna. Okay, that is my good solution to these guys. And one more stupid bell to ding. Ow. Every single time. Ding. 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 Potion! But yes, you know, griffins, well known for existing. But... let's see. Is this better? It's exactly the same. Sort of the English Navy. Amazing. This is literally exactly the same. Why did they do that? Like, what's the actual difference here? None. Anyway, classical medievalism. Save room. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. It is actually unexpected to me that there is so much classical iconography in here. I've forgotten just how extensive it is, because it's very rare. I usually see of like classical period and medieval period as totally diametrically opposed. And so instead what you're seeing is a quasi-medieval Gothic as filtered through an extremely, well, early modern lens. So right, this is totally congruous with it as a sort of Renaissance Gothic, which then is adapted to be a... Actually, in this hallway, that one's dangerous. Right, so... we've got heavy Victorian Gothics, obviously. As just... Ow. Ow. Just as a necessary part of the existence. But Dracula's castle is overall Gothic, here in the keep. It's this techno-Gothic, or automata Gothic? Maybe automata Gothic is the right word. Gothpunk. But you've got early modern, or actually later Baroque, iconography in the angels here. Oh, it's a warp room. Well, that's kind of it. And we have classical art and the sort of fetishization in the technical rather than the sexual term of classical images of destruction. Ooh. Hee 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 hee. And then loaded on top of that. What do you mean, 0 attack? What do you mean, 0 attack? You're not gonna do that to me. I'm of course gonna use the Typic. Clockwork Graphic could also work. Ow. Mr. Flea Rider, don't do this to me. Fine. Get wrecked. I'll need to check how to uncurse Tyrving, because, you know I want to use it. I know I don't want this to be... The fact that I seem to be incapable of doing damage with it is kind of a problem. Leap Stone. Does that let me double jump? Yeah. Now we're talking. Okay, so here's a good example of more traditionally Gothic imagery. Right? These very medieval styled knights with cloaks and these heater shields. Right. So, this whole keep is immediately striking tones of way more, gothic? We're gonna hope that Up has a way to access a save room. I'm gonna hope that there is an easy way to get to Up. Nope, I've got to heal. I hate when I have to heal. It annoys me. Oh wait. It's this one. And then we'll equip a weapon that actually functions. I suppose. If I have to. A distant sound. Really good point there, actually. The wide variety of imagery is representative for how long Dracula has been around. It's a really good guess, since Dracula is, well, semi-immortal. The only, I guess, real argument against that interpretation is that, if I remember correctly, they've established that the first, like, Dracula becomes a vampire in, like, the 11th century. If I remember right, what is that? Lament of Innocence? Oh my god, these guys. Fuck you. I just had no choice but to just take a beating there. So that does I don't remember if that deal tells the creation of Dracula, or just of the vampire killer. Though. That's what I don't remember for it. Which is, like, yeah, somewhere around the First Crusade. Though it leaves it a bit vague as to when precisely. Can I actually not get up here until after? So be it. Well, if I can't get up there until after I have the gravity boots. Or whatever they actually are named. And we'll just warp here. Get to the one that's right next to a save point. And please be the right one. Please. Nope. Not what I wanted to do. This is the one up here, yeah. That's not helpful. Well, this is the one up here. So it's this one. Should put me here, which then puts me right into a way out. But what it does represent is that, you know, given how much of this, I mean, it does properly represent both medieval and early modern representations, like, or, yeah, words. Finish the thought properly. It does get into, correctly some of the ways in which medieval and early modern people treated... Ooh, talk to me. It's bad, but it exists. I wonder if I can get up to that one yet. That'd be cool. Well, we have the double jump now, so we can warp to the other place. Yeah, it also could just, you know, they think it looks cool, but it does correctly represent the ways in which classical antiquity is glorified. All the way from the 11th through to the 18th century, it's entirely reasonable to be looking at that. And so, right, you've got these, like, pseudo-classical entities here, right? These are mermen, according to the depiction the game has, but pulling references off of Trident as our warp gate here. But it's actually a case of, in being less medievalist, it actually ends up being more medieval, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Right, so you have a better representation of the ways in which medieval people actually interacted with the world around them. And the ways in which they interacted with their past, their Greco-Roman past, for bringing in that Baroque and early modern imagery as a important part of what the game thinks its medievalism looks like. That was a very belabored way of saying that, but I hope that made sense, and I think does, at least partly, explain what's going on. And of course, the castle has been added onto over centuries. So we end up, right, as with a lot of actually Gothic castles, thank you for dying. As with a lot of actual historical Gothic castles, you find that you get a whole bunch of palatial, like, oh, that actually turned out okay for me. I thought I screwed that up, but instead we actually turned out to be fine. Ooh, magic missile. Well, that's fair. Deserve that. But Turns out we're good. So we got bounced back into the thing, so we're fine. A boy who's ready for this. Ow. Who's ready for exclusively gold Medusa head? Oh, okay. Almost exclusively gold Medusa heads. It is kind of intrinsically... Oh. We're gonna go this way first. We're gonna see if we can go this way first, I should say. We may not be able to make it, but if we can... Oh. Wait, why am I on Dagger and not Book? Nailed it. Truly a flawless strat. Interesting. We're actually going to keep Axe for this. Yeah, it may be worth switching back to Mirror Cuirass for this. I want to minimize doing that because I take 3 more damage for every hit. And I'm taking enough damage in this section as it is, as you can see. Ow. This guy just wrecked me, so I'm going to now go save again to heal. So, hooray. We love to see that. And by love, I mean hate. But we gotta do what we gotta do. I'm not... the game over screen is worse than going back to the save room. I mean, that was deserved for trying to just kind of bounce my way into thin air and hoping I hit a platform. But... even so. Love to hate to see it. Yeah. That's about it, too. So be it. We still honestly haven't hit a lot of things yet, except for the sword. You know, the cursed sword that doesn't do any damage is actually a folkloric reference. Ow. Sir. 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 Well, that's what I'm trying to get up to. I was so close. Ah, I need like one more thing. Shame. Ah, crap. Well. Unlucky. Extremely unlucky, that one. I need to be careful, obviously, but I wonder if I can make that jump, because I'm sure there's good things there. I wonder if there's good... I'm sure there's good things there. I don't... It's not an I wonder. I can see them. They're good. No! God, Alucard, please. Work with me, buddy. It was such a strong beginning, too. What? Alucard! Here we go again. There reason for him to be doing this. Why does he fall back like 5 trillion feet whenever he gets remotely tickled? Just immediate death. Okay, so we are not going to try and hit those things, though I'm sure they're good. We're instead going to try and deal with this harpy. Like that. Nailed it. Oh, that's a roof. Understood. What the heck? You died in one hit? How? Well, luckily stone is more annoying than it is dangerous, for the most part. There are exceptions, of course. Oh, maybe it's just that cool. Well, that's unlucky. We are now using grab. Of course. God, I love. Come on, please. That's locked. Crap. Gotta go up to get down. Clock tower time. God, clock tower. Clock tower just... Every game, the clock tower just never calms down. Never ever calms down. Okay. Okay. No. Well, that's deserved. Nay! Shit. They want to use 2. Admittedly, turned out to be fine, because... everything about this. Everything about that was bad, but, I wanted to try and actually... use... fine. Well, that didn't help me at all. What the heck was that? Yeah, I mean, at least the music slaps, but... Man, I can't say I feel good about this. Oh. Who is this dude, and can he not? I'm gonna get dunked on, juggled to death. Well, this is... Well, we got. Of course I should have known that it was a, flea with armor, because what could be better than a flea man with armor? So, we're gonna give this one more shot. Either next time we die, or next time we hit a save area, we're gonna be calling it a night. because it's getting late. And frankly, Clock Tower is doing Clock Tower things to me. And I'm not sure I'm prepared. Alright, well, bye. Speed. Speed. Nailed it. Okay, I also actually want to. I'm gonna be this guy and see if I can manage to get this, because this would be very. I don't even know if it's possible yet for me to get these. I just want them. It looks suspiciously like it's not possible because I couldn't have timed that any smoother. Right, there's no way I could have done that farther. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We are getting the full experience today, aren't we? I wanna use this. Ow. Well, apparently that's what I get for trying to use my magic for a change. Come on. Don't do me like this. What? Why did I just arbitrarily like start running? Fine. 89 health, it's better. A little bit better. Why? Why are you literally off screen? Like, I physically cannot hit you to kill you if you are invisible off the edge of the screen. God. Fine. We made it through. We made it to the next room. I mean, can I say that I wish he had worse guards in his castle? 'Cause these harpies are just, like, they're just rude. Wait, what? Oh. You're not dead. You don't die yet. Good to know. The thing that was true of the other Sword Lord is not true of you. So. Cool. Next area. Success. So, we're skipping the previous secret area to go try this secret area. See if this has healing mail. That sounds like exactly the kind of thing I want. So, slightly worse defense, but restores HP by walking. Hopefully it just restores it fast enough to matter. Seems to be... The odds of that seem to be dubious. Like, don't think I've healed I've healed one, finally. Oh dear. That is not a lot of healing. Wow, they are not generous with this. Oh yeah, I'm not looking forward to this pendulum fight at all. Ugh. Like, not even slightly. Well, I've healed a whole 2 HP, I think, so far. What a time. For a video game to go, oh yeah, you can heal while walking. And then give me this excuse for healing. Look at that. That's what you guys wanted me to do, right? The high quality content you all come here for? 1080p. Walking animation. Now, meanwhile, honestly, I don't know what to make of this room. Looks sick. It's just I'm not really sure what's going on besides it looks good. I think it's mostly just it looks good. This doesn't go anywhere, so that's fine. This one? Does this one go up to the pendulums? This one goes up to the pendulums. Hey, first try. Nailed it. Now we'll see if this turns into anything good and useful. Wall chicken? No, just a throwable knife. Shame. West African design, I believe. Oh, crap. I don't have any... more... See, I don't... Meanwhile, silver plate, because, duh. Correct. Yes. If I... Karasu does mean crow. So like a Karasu Tengu. is a crow demon. Ish. You know. Yeah. Do I have any more potions? Please tell me I have more potions. Alright, well. That went well. So yes, Karasu Man for the, the Grand Mega Man style of naming things, Karasu Man. It's just a crow person. And we have learned, properly, that birds are jerks in this video game. I think there is one who is okay. But for the most part, we, oh, Malphus. Sure, yes. Okay, he's actually not from the Ars Goetia, he's actually older than that. Looks like Johann Virus Pseudomonarchia Daemonum. So, in fact, older than the Ars Goetia. Yeah, Raptors, I am severely oversimplifying and I acknowledge that. Tengu is a complicated term that translating as demon poorly captures what it is. Then again, the word demon poorly captures what demons are. So, I'm starting to think maybe it's just our understanding of words are bad. We did make some good progress, though we have to redo a good chunk of that progress, unluckily. So, anyway. They are. You are correct. Both the Goetia and the Pseudomonarchia are collections of demons collected in the late Middle Ages. Let's see. I am bad at dates, as usual. Aleister Crowley, so that's early modern. Yeah, okay. It is 17th century. The Ars Goetia is, or Ars Goetia, to make sure I'm using the correct Latin pronunciation for the time, is 17th century. The Pseudomonarchia is 16th century, and there's a couple of 15th century collections of things. Look, maybe maybe they just visited, like, you know, Australia during swooping season. After that, I'd hate birds too. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, if you're watching the VOD or live, make sure you followed, because, here's kind of the plan. Let's see, what have we got coming up? It's probably Sunday. I need to figure out what we're doing on Sunday for the next stream. But then probably on Tuesday we're going to hop back into New World like we did last week. Make it a little bit farther that way. See if we can get a better sense if that's just Colonial Simulator, the MMO. If it is, I've got plans. If it isn't, fabulous. And then we'll be back in 1 week on Friday for more of this. To make sure we keep going with our Halloween spooky seasons. And as always, join the Discord. You can catch the VOD on the YouTube channel of this name. Thank you, Raptors, for the link. So yeah, and I will post the schedule as soon as I know it. I just need to look at what games I've got and see what I'm feeling like on Sunday. So, meh. I appreciate everyone in chat and all your support, so I hope we will see you in future streams. And then, until next stream, I hope you all have a good weekend.